Hello and welcome to the GameForce.blog. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you never miss one of our videos. Doing this will also help grow our audience on this platform. So sit back, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the video. The Demon Hunter is a ranged class in Diablo Immortal that focuses on dealing damage from a distance. With their arsenal of deadly weapons and traps, Demon Hunters excel at taking out enemies before they can even get close. Abilities that the Demon Hunter may gain access to as they level up include, starting with two primary skills, i.e. Crossbow Shot and Explosive Arrow. Crossbow Shot. Unlocked at the start of the game, Crossbow Shot is a reliable and efficient attack that can be used to chip away at enemy health from afar. The ability can be customized and upgraded using skill points and runes, which can increase its damage, add elemental effects, or improve its accuracy and speed. Explosive Arrow. Unlocked at level 34. When activated, the Demon Hunter's crossbow fires a glowing arrow that explodes on impact, dealing heavy physical damage to all enemies in the vicinity. Explosive Arrow is a versatile ability that can be used to clear groups of enemies or deal significant damage to tougher foes. It has a moderate cooldown, so it's best used strategically in situations where the Demon Hunter is facing a large group of enemies or a particularly tough boss. The Demon Hunter has 12 secondary skills in total. Some of them get unlocked after reaching certain levels. These are Knockback Shot. Unlocked at level 1. When activated, Knockback Shot launches a bolt that hits the enemy and sends them flying backward. This ability can be useful for creating distance between the Demon Hunter and enemies, or for pushing enemies off of ledges or into environmental hazards. While Knockback Shot may not deal as much damage as some of the Demon Hunter's other abilities, it can be a valuable tool for controlling the battlefield and keeping enemies at bay. It has a relatively short cooldown, so it can be used frequently in combat. Multi-Shot. Unlocked at level 1. When activated, Multi-Shot unleashes a hail of arrows that can hit enemies in a white area in front of the Demon Hunter. This ability can be useful for dealing with groups of enemies, or for hitting enemies that are clustered together. While Multi-Shot can deal significant damage to enemies, it has a relatively long cooldown, so it's best used strategically in situations where the Demon Hunter is facing a large group of enemies or needs to deal significant damage quickly. Rain of Vengeance. Unlocked at level 1, calls down a rain of arrows that deal damage to all enemies in the area. It can be improved with skill points and equipment. It's useful for dealing with large groups of enemies. While Rain of Vengeance is a powerful ability, it has a very long cooldown and can only be used sparingly. It's best saved for tough battles where the Demon Hunter needs to deal significant damage quickly or when facing a large group of enemies. Strafe. Unlocked at level 8. When activated, the Demon Hunter performs a rapid spin while firing arrows in every direction. This ability can be useful for dealing with large groups of enemies or for hitting enemies that are difficult to target individually. While Strafe can deal significant damage to enemies, it leaves the Demon Hunter vulnerable to attack, as they are unable to move or dodge while performing the ability. It has a moderate cooldown, so it's best used strategically in situations where the Demon Hunter is facing a large group of enemies or needs to deal significant damage quickly. Daring Swing. Unlocked at level 15. It allows the Demon Hunter to swing across the battlefield. She can continue to shoot arrows at monsters while swinging. Knife Trap. Unlocked at level 20. When activated, the Demon Hunter sets a trap that triggers when enemies approach. The trap launches knives at the enemies, dealing physical damage and slowing them down. Knife Trap is a useful ability for Demon Hunters who want to set traps and control the battlefield by launching knives at enemies who approach. It has a moderate cooldown, so it's best used strategically in combination with other abilities. Sentry. Unlocked at level 28. Places a stationary turret that fires at enemies within range. It can be improved with skill points and equipment. It's useful for providing additional range damage during combat. It can be placed in strategic locations to cover choke points or to protect the Demon Hunter from enemies that are approaching from behind. Smokescreen. Unlocked at level 38. Creates a cloud of smoke that obscures the Demon Hunter from enemies' view, making them unable to target the demon hunter. It also increases the demon hunter's movement speed and allows them to move through enemies. It's useful for escaping from dangerous situations. Impale. Unlocked at level 41. When activated, the demon hunter throws a giant knife that impales the enemy, dealing physical damage and stunning them for a short duration. Impale is a useful ability for demon hunters who want to deal high single target damage and control the battlefield by stunning enemies. It's best used against tough bosses or enemies that need to be taken down quickly. Escape. Unlocked at level 44. When activated, the demon hunter quickly dodges forward or backward, avoiding enemy attacks and creating distance between themselves and their enemies. Escape is a useful ability for demon hunters who want to avoid danger and reposition themselves on the battlefield. It can be used to quickly move out of harm's way, dodge incoming attacks, or close the distance to enemies for a surprise attack. Spinning Chakram. Unlocked at level 47. When activated, the demon hunter throws a chakram that spins as it travels, damaging enemies in a wide area. Spinning Chakram is a useful ability for demon hunters who want to deal damage to multiple enemies at once. It's best used against groups of enemies or in situations where the demon hunter needs to clear out an area quickly. However, it has a moderate cooldown, so it's best used in conjunction with other abilities to deal significant damage to enemies. Vengeance. Unlocked at level 50. It allows the demon hunter to transform into a blazing inferno, dealing massive fire damage to enemies in a large area around them. When Vengeance is activated, the demon hunter gains a temporary boost in movement speed and becomes immune to crowd control effects, such as stuns, slows, and knockbacks. These active skills, combined with the primary attacks, enable the demon hunter to excel in its role in Diablo Immortal. As a swift, evasive class, the demon hunter relies on its mobility and high damage to safely clear the demonic hordes. Let's talk about best attributes for demon hunter. 1. Strength. 2. Fortitude or vitality. 3. Willpower. 4. Intelligence. As a DPS character, your priority will be to level strength, as it gives you the most bonuses for both combat rating and damage with each additional point. As your second priority, you can either invest in fortitude or vitality. Both these stats are equally important, since fortitude will improve the damage dealt by your crits, and vitality will help you to survive the harder content by increasing the max life of your character. So choose one of them wisely. At last, focus on willpower. It will increase your character's potency and resistance. A balance of strength, vitality, and fortitude should make your Diablo Immortal Demon Hunter build viable at the highest difficulties. Coming to the best build for Demon Hunter, you can see it on your screen, which goes like this. Crossbow shot primary skill. Vengeance, Rain of Vengeance, multi-shot, Daring Swing. Now, let's talk about some gears for the Demon Hunter class, which are very great to boost the overall character's stats. Cowl of Focused Hatred for head, Heart of Vengeance for chest, Hailstone Shoulders for shoulders, Cough's Unrelenting Fury for legs. Flammaspite is the main weapon, the Hungerer is secondary weapon. The Demon Hunter has a wide range of abilities to choose from, including explosive arrows, knife traps, and spinning chakrams. They can also use sentries to place turrets that automatically attack enemies and impale to deal high single target damage. The Demon Hunter playstyle in Diablo Immortal is about staying mobile, controlling the battlefield, and dealing high damage from a distance. They are a versatile class that can adapt to a variety of situations and playstyles, making them a popular choice for many players. We hope you enjoyed it and have found some guidance as well. We want to thank the following sources that helped make this video possible. Please follow their links in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.